What's going on, FG fam? Welcome to the 20th episode of the Miami Marlins franchise here on MLB The Show 21, and today we have AA really close to the playoffs. We are getting down to it. We'll see if our AA team can make the postseason. It's going to be tough, but don't go anywhere. And here we are at South Beach Park, a home matchup against the Atlanta Braves. They're 4 games under 500. We're 6 games over, and it is Nicholas Boucher's first major league start. The game put him in relief where I didn't want him, but he'll get his proper start here today against Huascar Ynoa. And here's the big swing from Michael Conforto in the bottom of the first. It'll go over the center field wall and be gone. A 393-foot home run for Conforto's 34th of the season. What a big year he's had with us. Here's Mike Trout still in the bottom half of the first inning. Trout puts one over the right field wall, shy of getting into the waterfall, but his 30th of the season. And he was really on pace to not hit 30 to 35 home runs this year, but it looks like he's going to get himself back where he should be. He is reignited and happy to be in Miami. Here's Bobby Bradley, another person happy to be in Miami with this star-studded lineup, and he puts one over the left field wall for a bomb. His 16th of the season. That one went 413. That's out in anybody's left field. Here's Eloy Jimenez later on with a runner on second. Jimenez lines one into left, and the runner will come home for the 5th Miami run of the game in the bottom of the 3rd. Here we go to the top 7th. Nicholas Boucher still in, pitching a shutout, but not for long as this one travels all the way into the pool of the water slide from Austin Riley. 429 feet for him, his 17th bomb of the season. At least puts Atlanta on the board, even if they can't make a comeback. Here in the bottom of the 7th, it's Conforto. And Conforto with another really good swing, but this one shy of the warning track. He's going to attempt to get the runner to tag, but look at this, double play, gunning him down. So we go top 8. Here's Ozzie Albies off of Garrett Crochet, and that one is gone into the pool of the water slide as well. Ozzie Albies, 375 feet, his 23rd of the season. And every time we play Atlanta, Ozzie Albies just really good against us. Here's Roberto Osuna coming in, 35 of 39 save opportunities this season. Not a single-handed batter batting over 200 against him. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. That'll be put away in deep left field for the first out of the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He will strike out on the up-and-in fastball. 2 away for Osuna in the 9th. Austin Riley, who hit the bomb before, barely taps this one. Thrown on to first, and will get Riley to end the ball game. The Miami Marlins get a 5-2 win here at home at South Beach Park. An all-important win, trying to get themselves a wild card spot in this nasty, nasty NL. Michael Conforto, the player of the game, 2 for 4 with a homer and a double. Boucher goes 7 strong, only allowed a solo shot in his first start of his career in the majors. Albies and Riley with the home runs, solo shots for Atlanta. Ynoa gives up 5 in his 4 innings pitched. His ERA balloons to 7.79. For Miami, it was Conforto and Baez on doubles, Trout, Conforto, and Bradley on homers. Add Jimenez in with a ribby in the game. So we move into a series against Philly. Look at this. Bases bombed in the 7th inning. Not sure if we're going to go take a look. We're going to go jump on into this game. 5-all. And Marlins attempting to make a big comeback in this game. It's Conforto lining it into right field. That is going to bring home at least 1, definitely 2. 7-5 lead for Miami. Conforto with many, many big hits on the season. and it is not stopping anytime soon. We are happy to have him. Here's Conforto on at first base, as this seems to be a player lock moment. There's a single into right field. That'll score the 8th run of the game for Miami. And then later on in the top of the 7th here, Mejia at the plate with 2 away. That one dribbled to the pitcher. He will throw on to first and end the inning. But still, 8-5 lead for Miami. Continuing on to the top of the 9th, Conforto with another grounder. This one a hard-hit ground ball up the middle. And Conforto gets runners on the corners here in the top of the 9th. Bobby Bradley up at the plate, and Bradley going to take this one into right field. Nice little single. That'll bring home a run there, make it 9-5 here later on with 2 away, 2 on, 2 out. This one's hit deep, and it will get down in the outfield there. As you can see, 2 runs going to come home on this one. Make it 11-5. Easy win for the Marlins. Big comeback win. As you can see, they got 7 runs between the 6th and 7th innings. And that made all the difference because it could have been a 5-4 loss at that point. So, big win there. We're on a nice little win streak. 6-0. We are down against Philadelphia. Not sure that one's worth jumping into. We did get 2 runs in the game, but there we go. Our first loss in 4 games. 5 games, technically. Here we go, a tie game. Bryce Harper up at the plate with 1 away, and he hits a fly ball out to right field. This one is taken care of. An MLB Network game here. Big games down the stretch for the Marlins as they look to try to make the playoffs, and there is an easy infield fly to move into extra innings. We go to the top of the 10th, and this one is well hit by Nico Goodrum into the gap. A very, very solid spot player here as Goodrum attempted to get to third. He will slide in. And potentially another run here as it is Mike Trout getting the single to bring home Nico Goodrum, make it a 5-3 ball game, a 2-run lead for Miami. And Garrett Crochet going to look to protect here. 3-0 is his record, 2.85 ERA. Lefties are better than him than righties. Here's a righty up at the plate, lining one out to left, and that is caught. Runner going to move to third on the play. Here is a fly ball out to right field. Will the runner attempt to come home from third? He is going to attempt to tag, and this throw to the plate is perfect. And there it is. That is how the ball game will end. A gun down at the plate from right field. You'd love to see those kind of plays to end ball games. Eloy Jimenez, player of the game. He was only 1 for 5, but he did hit a 3-run shot. Without that, the Marlins don't make it to extra innings. Roberto Osuna pitched a very, very good inning to get the save. Well, the win, technically. And here is the Blue Wahoos. We're taking a look. They're only a game behind in the division. They're only a game in front. Excuse me. Wow, I can't speak. But the Montgomery Biscuits are that team. So this is a big stretch for our Blue Wahoos. They're up 4-3 in the top of the 8th with 2 outs. We're going to look at the bottom of the 8th, though. They have 2 on with just 1 away. Got to get this throw to be in time. Throwing that one in. And really, that was supposed to be a play to the plate. But we were not able to make that throw. Threw that one over to second base. Figured it would work as some sort of relay. Did not work out for us. And the Montgomery Biscuits take a 5-4 win. Kevin Padlow, player of the game. He was 1 for 5, but he had a 2-run shot for Montgomery. Tyler Zombro gets the win, and Alexander Guillen takes the loss in relief. Then we lose another one to the Biscuits by 2 runs. These are very close games. Now holding a 3-2 lead, Adam Klopfenstein going to try to close this one out and at least get the records to exactly even. If we can do that, the liner over into foul territory is caught by our first baseman. We got 2 away here. Rangel Ravello up at the plate, and the throw to first is in time. We get the final of 3-2. Pensacola takes 1 at least on the road, avoiding the sweep in Montgomery, Alabama, and we will get them at home in the next series. Willie Quintana, player of the game. He was 2 for 3 with a 3-run shot in this game. Robert Wright pitched an inning of 1 strikeout ball. He's going to take the win. We get the win in the first game against Montgomery at our place, 2-0. Marlins with a little bit of lineup issues here, some injury issues and whatnot. We lose 3-2, and now going into the rubber game against Montgomery, which will lead us into the final 2 series of the season for AA Pensacola. We're 31-23 now. Raynel Delgado designated for assignment. He's probably going to end up on another team, and Josh Lowe as well designated for assignment. We were having some issues with injuries and 40-man rosters, and all that stuff gets to be really tough to deal with sometimes in MLB, especially when all of your prospects are really good. So you almost always drop a couple for free, which kind of makes up for when you actually win trades. As here we jump into this game against the Rocket City Rockets or Trash Pandas, and they will win this one 4-3. The Rocket City Trash Pandas helping to play a little bit of spoiler against us. We're not happy about that. But Adrian Castillo gets the win, and he was the player of the game, pitching 6 pretty good innings, 3 earned runs on his day. Will Stort gets the loss. He only went 4 innings. We go into this game against Rocket City. It is Pensacola on top 1-0, trying to finish this one off with a W and hopefully extend their playoff hopes here. This could take them to 32-24 with a win, but runners on the corners against them, and this one is going to be an out. Oh, he's safe. A dropped ball at first. They gave up the run and couldn't get the out. So Gene Templeton going to come in to pinch run with 2 runners on base. Here's a potential double play ball, and it is a completed double play. That's just 2 outs on the inning here in the top of the 8th. Deshaun Knowles at the plate. You may remember him from our Detroit Tigers franchise last year. There'll likely be a link at the end screen if you didn't get to check that series out. It was a great series. We got a rain delay here as that hit went right up the middle. And now we're going to have to warm up a fresh arm to come in, very likely. And Alexander Guillen is going to be that arm. He's 2-3 on the season with a 3.26 ERA. There's a runner on third, and that bloop will land into left field for the single. 4-1 the score. We do get the runner trying to advance to second, and Tyler Kolek is going to try to get this win for Rocket City and lock it down. He is 1 for 1 on the save opportunities he's had. This would be one. And a runner at third. That's a liner into left. That will be a single and at least draw Pensacola a little bit closer to the point where the tying run is now at the plate in Grant Levine. He gets a single as well. So the leading run will come to the plate in the bottom of the 9th. Actually, the winning run, the walk-off run, now going to be at the plate. Trash Panda's going to talk about it. Looks like they might be looking to bring in a new pitcher. Austin Warren is that pitcher, and he gets the strikeout for the win. Trash Pandas will go home victorious here. They have done a great job at playing spoiler against us, and it's just not working out really well for our Blue Wahoos. End of the season woes. Looks like the Montgomery Biscuits are going to come back and steal that playoff spot, as a 4-2 loss here might have just done us in. Jose Rodriguez both gets the win and the player of the game honors. 7 innings of 1 earned run ball. He had three hits given up, 6 strikeouts, 3 walks. Cody Poteet takes the loss. He went 7 2/3, but he gave up 4. Nico Goodwin sustains an injury for a major league club. He'll be out for 1 to 2 months, so we got to put him on the big-time 60-day injured list. There's Josh Lowe going to Baltimore. The Orioles could use the help. They're also going to claim Raynel Delgado. So those are guys that are going to be in the Baltimore organization now. We were looking to have those guys maybe come up with us eventually. We were up 7-0 here, so just sim the rest. We get a 7-3 win. Rocket City really trying to play spoiler. Our last chance is coming soon. Michael Conforto, 266, 37 homers, 36 for Trout. He's really hit a lot of bombs since he joined our club. 13 home runs, since July 31st, so he's been playing pretty well. We think he can play a little bit better even, so hopefully he will do that and propel us into the playoffs. Max Meyer's 10-5 with a sub-3 ERA. He's been absolutely incredible, and Osuna's having a better year this season, though he doesn't feel really great when I pitch with him, so he might be a guy we do look to get rid of in the offseason potentially. Peter Welch is hitting 18 homers in AAA and batting .298. That guy is raking right now in AAA, and you'll love to see that. .298 for Fishman, a .135 for Holloway. Remember, Holloway had that awesome start to the season where he was 7-0 in AA. We've moved him to AAA, and it looks like he's doing just as well, if not even a little bit better, due to better competition, and he is getting it done, so you love to see that. Our pitchers down in AA are doing well. Connie Campos is a nice surprise. We are 6 games back with the elimination number being 10, so if we lose 10 games, we're going to be out of it. That's the magic number right now. The Mets are in front. Cardinals leading the NL Central by 7 games over the Brew Crew, and the Padres are pretty much going to win that division. They're 7 games up. Magic number's 9. Marlins, we are 5 games back of the wild card, so we've actually lost ground since picking up Mike Trout, but he's playing well, so hopefully that continues, and maybe we can get a surge here late in the season to at least get a wild card spot. Twins winning the Central, but we all know they'll lose in the playoffs. Sorry, Zach, I had to piss you off a little bit. Astros leading over there in the West. The White Sox and the Rays leading the wild card. The A's are 6 games out, so those teams chasing down the wild card are quite a bit out, actually. Kind of weird. We do have some games coming up against the Mets, though, so next episode is going to be huge because the Mets are leading the division. We also going to take on the Washington Nationals at the end of the season, which could decide whether we get the wild card over them or not, so you're definitely going to want to stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel for the love of franchise content. That is what we do here, mostly on MLB The Show and Madden, but in all sports for real. Share this video anywhere you can. Help this channel grow so that I can do this full time for all of you. I really appreciate it. Discord link and Twitch link in the description below. Come see me over on Twitch. I go live there. I'm attempting to start a go live streak where I go live every single day. So hopefully I will see you there. If you want to see more franchise, click right here to see some more franchise.
I feel to bring some